everyone, my name is Alpha. Welcome to plummysims and welcome to another speed build. I hope you're all doing well and having such a wonderful day. So today we are building in the world of Willow Creek, and this is actually the community lot neighborhood area on Willow Creek, and I decided to build on this lot over here because I've never built anything on this neighborhood before. I mean, I've always kept my community lots area on every single world as is, so that's why I've never built on this lot before, or even this neighborhood to be exact. But I've been wanting to do a base game worlds only save file, even though I'm pretty sure I will use a whole lot of packs. I mean, almost all of them maybe, but I've been wanting to do a dedicated save file because I know a lot of people have a save file. Either they had a collab together on a save file, or maybe they just rebuilt everything just by themselves to make a save file. That's basically what I really want to do, and since it's a huge project, I think it'll take me months to build everything from scratch, even though I will probably put some builds that I've done in the past, maybe a community lot, maybe the bar or cafe or anything that I've built, even the regular house builds that I've done in the past. I will put some on the base game worlds just because I don't have to fill up I don't know how many, 50 lots, I would say. That's a lot of lots, and especially Newcrest because we have that long lot, 20 by 40, and up until now I've never built on that lot. I mean, yes, I've built once, but it's just for a room build, so it doesn't really count. And up until now I don't know what to build on that lot. 20 by 40 is such a strange shape and size. It's very long. I don't know how to make that into a nice shape because yeah, it's basically just too long. But anyway, let's just talk about the build. Oh, beforehand I want to mention that this is my second time doing this voiceover because last night I've just done with everything. I'm ready to edit the voiceover because I tend to mispronounce something or repeating some sentences because English is not my native language, so I always make mistakes all of the time, so that's why I have to edit the voiceover. And once I sat on my PC and ready to edit everything, I realized that my microphone picked up a lot of noises, background noises from my neighbors. So they were screaming all night and yelling to each other non-stop. But since I use a headphone, a noise cancelling headphones, I didn't really hear that. But unfortunately my microphone picked that up. So I tried to fix it with the whole layering and also the noise reduction and those kind of filtering everything, but it made my file and my voice sounds a bit strange, and I just don't really like that. So I decided to sit down for a second time tonight, and this exact time, just to redo everything. I know it's very hassle for me, but yeah, that's something that I have to do, I would say, because I really can't fix that voiceover file. So yeah, that's a bummer, but it's totally fine. It's fine. But anyway, I decided to build another townhouses because not too long time ago, few weeks ago, I built a townhouses on Windenburg. It's actually a more modern and very boxy, but this time I decided to go with a bit, I'm not sure if this counts as a traditional style house because this is not very traditional craftsman builds or barn builds, barn shaped builds, or suburban, something like that, or Victorian, but this is not modern either, so I'm not sure what type of style this is. But basically like a few days ago when I was about to build this, I was on Pinterest as usual, and I saw this image that it's actually an alley from Cartagena in Colombia. I could be pronouncing that totally wrong. And if you're from Colombia, or you know how to like say it properly, and you realize that I mispronounce it, I am so sorry. I should like go on Google Translate to learn how to say it perfectly. But yeah, it's basically Cartagena. I think I could be wrong, but I love the architectural style on that area. I think it's an like a region or area or something, but it's so beautiful. I love all of the bright colors, and also like the everything's just very authentic and very bright, but still like not too like, you know, like crazy bright. It's just like the perfect amount of bright, and I decided to just go with that style because I've never built anything quite like that before, like at all. Yes, I've built townhouses several different times now, like maybe this is the third times. I could be miscount, but I think this is my third times building townhouses, but I've never built anything quite like this. And yes, since I love jungle adventure so much, I've mentioned this like over and over for the past 1 or 2 years now, I think jungle adventure came very handy on this build because it has the perfect style for this type of build. So I use a lot of jungle adventure, island living, cats and dogs, movie hangout, what else? I think those are the items that I went for the most because they have such a perfect pattern, and also the colors are just stunning, and also paranormal stuff pack. I'm really thankful that we have paranormal stuff pack now because it's such a savior on this build. I use a lot of items from paranormal, especially the curtains. I just love that so much. They have this like beautiful like fringe thing. It's just so gorgeous, and I love this style so much. So on the first house that you can see over here, so I basically just finishing up one part first, like one house first, and then I move on to the other house. So this one has 4 bedrooms total, 1 on the downstairs and 3 on the upstairs, and also 3 bathrooms, which is a lot, but this is perfect for family house. And I think this could fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sims over here. But we have like a bedroom with 2 single beds. We also have like a regular bedroom with 1 single bed, and we have the master bedroom, and we also have the other like extra bedroom, maybe for the cats, or maybe for the grandparents, or maybe the uncles or the aunts. I'm not sure, you can just make up the story on your own, but we have a lot of bedrooms here. And also on the other house that we'll moving on into in a few minutes from now, we have 2 bedrooms and 1, 2, 3 bathrooms. So this is such a huge build. Even though this is only a 20 by 30 lots, it's not that big. I mean, the lot is not that big, but the whole house is quite big. And I think this is such a like a nice size house. It's not too big, it's not too like small, it's not too cramped, it's just enough. And I use a ton of packs on this build, so I'm so sorry about that. I've always felt guilty whenever I use like a lot of packs, especially whenever I use Star Wars game pack and also luxury party, because and my first pet stuff, because I know not a lot of people have those packs, especially Batu, and I think I know the reason why, but I've always felt guilty whenever I use Batu, even though I love that pack. I mean, it's not like the like top tier pack for me, but it's still one of my like pack that I could say it's alright. It's not the best, but it's okay. It's a good pack, but not like really good pack, you know. And I'm talking about the build by aspects over here, so I'm not talking about the gameplay aspect, or I'm not talking about the gameplay aspect, or maybe the cast aspect. I really do not like the cast items from Star Wars. They're just very strange for me for this type of game because it looks like they're two different worlds. I mean, it's very out of place, and I just don't really like when I see my sim or like an NPC, like random NPCs just strolling around the world, and they use some of the Batu items, maybe like I've only watched one Star Wars movie, so I know nothing about Star Wars, but there's this costume where it's like a white and black robot with gun. I'm not sure what the name is, but I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. And I saw someone or a random NPC like strolling around in Windenburg using that costume, and that's very strange for me. I just don't really want that. So that's why I always feel guilty. That's why I always feel guilty whenever I use Journey to Batu, even though I really love the planners, the decorations, and also some of the like lightings are gorgeous. Also the flooring, the wallpapers, they're all beautiful, but I know not a lot of people have that. So I tend to avoid using that. So it's more like easier to download this build. So anyway, we are now on the second townhouse now over here. So this is the smaller one, and by smaller, it's not like a huge deal. I mean, it's definitely a bit smaller, but it's not like very tiny or micro or anything. This is quite a decent size, I would say, and I really love these 2 or 3 combinations on this part over here. So we have the beige tone over here, and we also have the like tealy, like muted teal color, and we also have the peachy salmon color. I love these 3 combo. I think they're all look so adorable and yummy and very delicious. And we also have a laundry area over here. I know gameplay wise it's not very like easy, because this basically counts as one house and one lot, even though you have like 2 different houses on this lot. But the game doesn't see this as 2 lots, so you can't have 2 households in one lot. I know that's such a bummer, but we have to deal with that up until now, and I hope we can like have the ability to have 2 households on, or more than 1 household in one lot. That's going to be really great for a gameplay aspect, and I've been wanting to do some chaos with that, even though I barely play the gameplay aspect on this build, the gameplay aspect on this game. But sometimes I do gameplay, just not as much as building. But anyway, this part over here should be made for 2 roommates, or maybe they're like 2 couples, they rent this house together. So that's why we have this like very like separated area over here, and the bedroom isn't that big, but it's not that small either. But one of the bedroom, this one over here, this has 2 doors to the balcony, so that's a lot of doors. That's a lot of balconies. So this bedroom has like direct access to the bathroom, so it's kind of like a Jack and Jill bathroom with the other bedroom. And this room over here has 4 doors. So one is the door from the like hallway, and we also have the other door from the bathroom, and we have 2 doors for 2 balconies. That's a lot of doors, but it's totally fine. And this house, I think, comes at 200,000 simoleons. That is ridiculously expensive. I don't understand why it costs that high. I think I've had another build that has like a higher price tag too, but I think this is one of the like highest one. I don't understand how this house is that expensive. I don't understand. But anyway, I've been wanting to ask this for like few days now, but I'm not sure what style of architecture these are. I'm not an interior designer, I'm not an architect. I'm a like normal human beings who loves playing The Sims and love decorate the builds. So if you have this type of builds in your neighborhood, please let me know which part in the world you come from, because I've seen this type of builds on Pinterest, and they have this caption that it was on Spain and also on Greece, but I've seen quite some that this type of belts are very common in Southern America. So like, no, I don't want to say any of the countries because my geography is so bad. That's just one aspect of my life that I'm very ashamed of. My geography is that bad. So basically Southern America, but to be honest, I'm not sure like where this type of architecture came from, because I've been wanting to build something like this for such a long time ago, but I am not really sure on how to call this, and even to keep it safe, I'll call this build a colorful townhouses. I think this was inspired by a region or a city or place in Colombia called Cartagena, as I mentioned, but I'm not confident enough to say that this is like a traditional Cartagena inspired build. I'm so afraid of that. But anyway, we are basically just finishing up the landscaping over here. So we have two different backyards. And also I have to mention this, that if you don't want to deal with the whole like laundry things, just delete the washing machine, the laundry basket, and also the clothesline, because if you have just either of those, you'll have to do the whole laundry thing, and just simply delete that and maybe just open up the room, and maybe the laundry area can be like another bedroom maybe. So yeah, that's just like side note on this build. So yeah, we just have to finishing up the landscaping over here, and we'll be moving on to the screenshots. So if you want to download this build, as usual, this has been up on the Sims 4 gallery. You can find it under my EA ID, which is elfathiera, or under the hashtag plummysims. You can also click the link in the description box below that will bring you to my Ko-fi website. You can download it from there, both the tray files and also the like gallery direct link on my Ko-fi website, just so we don't have a ton of links down there. So yeah, I think that is it. I really hope you did enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already, and if you'd like to, you can also ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. So yeah, I'm going to sign off right now. Thank you so much for joining me today and supporting my channel. Enjoy the rest of the screenshots, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!